My father-in-law ripped up my disability check in front of everyone. Real men work, not live off handouts. My wife said nothing as he threw the pieces at me. What he didn't realize was that the postman who delivered it was still at the door. He cleared his throat and said, "Sir, that's a federal crime." Sunday dinner. My wife's family. All 12 of them crowded into her parents' dining room. The doorbell rang during dessert. I answered it. Carl, our mailman, holding an envelope. "Special delivery, Ben. Needs a signature." I signed. Recognized the return address. Social Security Administration. My disability check. The one I got every month because of the back injury that ended my construction career 3 years ago. I walked back to the dining room. Set the envelope on the table. My father-in-law, Robert, spotted it instantly. "What's that?" "Just mail. From the government." He picked it up. "Social Security Administration." The table went quiet. "Your disability check. Not a question. An accusation." "Yes." He tore open the envelope, pulled out the check. $1,800 every month for doing nothing. "Robert," my wife started. "No, Lisa. Your husband needs to hear this." He looked at me. "Real men work. Real men provide for their families. They don't live off government handouts." My jaw clenched. "I worked construction for 15 years until a steel beam fell on my back and shattered 2 vertebrae." "Excuses. Plenty of people have bad backs and still work. I can't lift more than 20 pounds. Because you're weak." He stood up. "My generation didn't quit when things got tough. I am taking care of my family with my tax dollars." He ripped the check in half. "This is what I think of handouts." He ripped it again and again, pieces fluttering onto my plate. Then he threw the scraps at me. They landed on my chest, my lap, the floor. Everyone stared. Nobody said anything. I looked at Lisa, waiting for her to defend me. She looked down at her plate. Robert sat back down. "Maybe now you'll get off your ass and find real work." That's when Carl spoke. "Sir?" Everyone turned. The mailman was still standing in the doorway. "That's a federal crime." Robert laughed. "What are you talking about?" "Destroying government mail. A federal benefit check. That's a felony under 18 U.S. Code Section 1702. The room went silent. "I'm a mailman, not a cop, but I witnessed the entire thing, and I'm required to report it." Robert's face went red. "Get out of my house. I'm already leaving, but I'll be filing an incident report the moment I get back to the post office." Carl looked at me. "Ben, you'll need to contact Social Security for a replacement, and you might want to file a police report." "He's not filing anything," Robert started. "Actually, he should. What you just did carries a fine of up to $250,000 and up to 5 years in prison." Robert stood up fast, chair scraping. "You're lying." "I'm not. I've been a federal employee for 23 years. I know the law." Carl pulled out his phone. "I'm documenting this right now. Time, date, location, witnesses present." He took a photo of the torn check pieces. Robert lunged forward. "Delete that. Don't touch me, sir. That would be assault on a federal employee. Another felony." Robert froze. Carl looked around the table. "Just so everyone knows, you're all witnesses. If this goes to court, you'll likely be subpoenaed." Lisa's mother went pale. "Robert, what did you do?" "I didn't do anything. You destroyed federal property in front of 12 witnesses, including a federal employee required by law to report it." Carl handed me a business card. "Call this number tomorrow for a replacement check, and if you need my statement for your police report, I'll provide it." "Thank you, Carl." He nodded. Left. The dining room stayed silent. Robert sat down slowly. His face was white now. "This is ridiculous. They won't actually prosecute. They prosecuted a woman in Tennessee last year for the same thing," I said. "She got 3 years." Lisa's brother pulled out his phone, started Googling. "He's right. Holy shit, Dad. This is serious." Robert looked at me. For the first time, I saw fear. "It was just, I was making a point. You humiliated me in front of your entire family, called me weak, destroyed the only income I have. I didn't mean—" "Yes, you did." Lisa finally spoke. "Ben, maybe we can just let this go." "Let it go? He destroyed our rent money, and you said nothing. He's my father, and I'm your husband with a disability that he just mocked in front of everyone." I stood up, started picking up the check pieces, put them in my pocket. "I'll be filing a police report tomorrow and pressing charges." "You can't." "I can, and I am." I looked at Lisa. "You can stay here. I'm going home." I walked out, got in my car, drove away. Full story on the channel linked below.